Game number 1, ITB against OG, should be a fun one, and we see two similar carries coming out on the Nature's Prophet as well as the Lina. They have similar farming styles.
It's much easier. DM in trouble.
As sentries down for both teams. Blink Strike on a DM. Odeker is going to get first blood on DM.
Some stacks for Sanking. He's going to be their playmaker. Otherwise, you have Invoker who doesn't have a hero to play with. Jibe dropping low, and you can see Misha soaking up the damage.
Starbreaker lands. Misha going down to this Dawnbreaker. So the turn looking like it might come. The Illuminate, the Cold Snap, some damage from BZM, and Kadaro turns into this only to die. As Immersion's made a rotation. They've got the Elder Dragon form, they'll put down the Ice Wall, but Odeker joins in, and BZM's in a lot of trouble. Gets into the Ghost Walk, but they throw down a Sentry to make sure that they could get this kill.
Ooh. It's a Quas Exort Invoker, so you don't have a Tornado. Misha in trouble.
Now spotted, and the two supports starting to wail away, but BZM comes in with the Cold Snap. Supreme, Dragon Tail onto BZM. They'll also look to go for the ult from the Dawnbreaker, but that doesn't come through, and eventually they still get the kill to BZM. It looks like they'll trade Kadaro. So the Crystal Maiden goes down, and now Immersion caught Burrow Strike, and getting run down by both the Sand King as well as Taiga with the Illuminate. Gets denied by the neutral creep instead, and these Treants are hitting away at Misha, even with the living armor. Well, he won't live. He's over mid. It's the Light Strike Array. Taiga coming forward and just running at Supreme. Dragon Tail and the ult from the Dawnbreaker this time comes all the way through, but they land the LSA that should be followed up by a Burrow Strike. And Jibe, well, he uses that Solar Guardian and dies.
Good rotation from DM. He's exactly where he needs to be, and does have Epicenter, pushes it back,
but gets stunned. Supreme just sticking with DM. They have Immersion coming over, and now he'll look for it again, but silenced once more. He can't get this ult off.
Guys, please let me use my Epicenter. When he was playing Lina, he used the Satanic, and then pretty much the fight was over. BZM getting caught again.
Overgrowth comes through, but BZM still gonna die here, and Misha trying to TP. They have the vision, but they don't have a way to stop it.
Like even Lina's right clicks, the Maelstrom procs are magical, so they're gonna be very tanky. Another one.
BZM silence. Where does he go? Nowhere. Can't even get out. He's just pushed into the grave. Two hands from everybody from into the breach on that one. Laguna Blade. Jibe again, just ain't too far. Yuragi getting a turnaround kill onto the Dawnbreaker. There's the smoke. They are going to see these heroes on OG. Burrow Strike before he can get the sweeping dart off. They've got the Sunstrike. They'll get the kill into Immersion. They'll look for the Epicenter, but again, it doesn't get out in time. They'll take out DM. They're on the run. Yuragi doing a lot of damage. Kadaro right into the hands of Misha. Cold Snap, LSA with the damage from Illuminate. And another right click from BZM means they'll lose the Crystal Maiden too.
Yeah, like where exactly. Yeah, our observer, he knows the spot. Like I haven't seen this word being used often. BZM again.
Yeah, BZM, he's gonna die here for the 5th time this game. He is half the kills for Into the Breach. They also put DM to sleep. They've got the silence. They need to stick on him, but he'll Burrow Strike away from the hands of ITB. Yuragi, LSA doesn't land, throws a Laguna Blade for his trouble though. And will continue that way. Sweeping dart onto Taiga. They smoke again, right next to them, and they'll drop down the smoke screen. Four staff back, looking for an Illuminate. Pops that ult, Burrow Strike, Epicenter, Sunstrike on a Kadaro, but Supreme, he's left by himself. He'll die for the first time this game. The Burrow Strike lands on a Jibe, and they've got the Dawnbreaker in some trouble with the Laguna Blade killing off Kadaro. They've got the Starbreaker with the extra help from the Shard, giving some a magic immunity, but it won't be enough to survive as Yuragi's got the triple kill.
Nature's Prophet with that Daedalus. Roche is up, but seems like OG, they want to get something done before.
Sweeping dart on a BZM. And now the Blink, the Dragon Tail, the Solar Guardian coming through. They're going to drop down onto BZM, trying to get the damage down, but he gets the Hurricane Pike off. BKB's been popping the Dragon Knight. Ulti here for the Crystal Maiden on the low ground. They're doing the damage onto Jibe. They're getting the kill, but the Gleipnir comes in from Odeker. It's 4, now 5v2. They'll go in with Immersion. He'll Blink Strike it, goes to the Tricks of the Trade. The LSA hits on all 3. Oh, Immersion Supreme. They'll fall. Down goes Odeker. It's perfect from Yuragi.
OG, they're fully prepared.
So what's the way back for Into the Breach? Because, like you said, damage is lacking, and well, now there's a Riki lacking.
The lying one is, yeah, with the proper execution, never mind, I'll stop that.
Burrow Strike LSA, looks like they've got a dead Supreme right there and then. Taiga getting credit for that kill. And
it might not even be a fight. If they get another pick off, the game just pretty much ends. I see Lina that killed 2 set of barracks. Otiker taking the outpost.
Here's the TP. Misha shows for a second. And, well, now Otiker with the BKB, but I don't know if it'll matter. They're even going to fight out of their base. DM coming over, BKB. Oh, the timing's not right, but the damage. Oh,
He TP's
oh,
out.
he still got him.
The Sunstrike.
Oh, Sunstrike him down. They'll go now for Jive, and they'll get the kill. Oh, OG. It's just so perfect.
Power of the global presence. You can die anywhere on the map.
Immersion. Yeah, you're next. Yuragi's damage is just too much for them to handle.
Buyback coming up from the immersion, not the biggest one. He has one ability to use pretty
Burrow
much.
Strike. And there's the break. So that means Supreme will die and GG is called. OG take game 1 over Into the Breach. They break it open in a late fight and then just storm the rest from there.
Clean execution. This bottom lane went into their favor.
Coming into game number 2, they let the Lina through again.
You lose to Lina, you don't ban Lina because you
Think you could beat it?
You can't beat it, and we'll see how this one plays out.
We'll see if it stays the route. Coming into the 6-minute mark now, and it's a Arcane Rune bottled up and a Flame Break thrown over at Taiga. So Supreme getting a kill over here mid, while BZM takes out Immersion. Another thing that you said before, he can do whatever he wants, and that basically seems to hold true right now, as nobody's able to stop him. Wrath of Nature flies across, but Yuragi now sprouted. Otiker's made the rotation. If they can get the kill to Yuragi, that's big for him. They look over at Misha, but he'll just TP away.
Almost the most farm hero in this game, second after Otiker.
Otiker has a lead again over the Lina, despite the fact that the lane
They stayed bottom.
perfectly. He has quite a lead, and well, he's going to have an even bigger lead with Yuragi going down again. So that'll allow the Nature's Prophet to get a big extension ahead of this Lina. And, well, Stampede, they look for Taiga. Otiker still trying to catch up. They do have Supreme. He's level 7 and has a lasso, but might just look to burn Taiga down without using it, and that's exactly what he does. They'll take out the Zeus. Misha, another target in their sights, and they will continue to run these heroes on the side of OG. Misha sprouted up, nowhere for him to go. Cuts back towards the neutrals, and Otiker throws the Wrath of Nature out, but that's not what gets the kill. They're still looking here. They still have Lasso.
Is available.
BCM never jaunts, and Jibe sticking with this puck. Thinking about a teleportation to look for BZM, but stops it immediately, and Otiker's over to the side. Illusory Orb hits, but now they've got the Disruption, so the Disruption holds him. He'll phase shift, BZM in trouble, and eventually with the Sprout, they're around him, and they get another kill here for the side of Into the Breach. Kadaro's going to get chased by DM and Taiga up towards top of all that's going on, and they end up giving away the Disruptor, but a lot of kills for Into the Breach that work out in their favor. Meanwhile, Static Storm should be picked up for Kadaro soon, and the Shadow Demon also close to 6. They've got another glimpse. Kinetic Field, Misha, all being chased here by Supreme again. The Flame Break hits both Misha and BZM. They'll burn away the life of this Omni Knight, and now BZM still trying to fight. Got the Stampede, they'll look for BZM, but the damage on the Supreme, he needs to be careful. They have the Hoofstomp that lands on a Taiga. The Dream Flow is going to be on a 3. They'll go to the Lasso. But now they'll take out Supreme, and that's Taiga with that Lightning Bolt getting the kill. The Ravage on a 3. The turnaround for OG, it's going to be 3 and make it 4 with everybody here. Jimmy, you have a lot of life, but they can whittle you down and take you out with that Laguna Blade. It feels like DM at 33.
Taiga
These are
in a good spot to
two
break the
players
smoke.
Towards the top and always consistent. Zeus, Taiga in trouble, and Flame Break lands. Thunder God's Wrath comes through, and well, Taiga drops. But DM here with Gush, and there's the glimpse to send the Tide Hunter the other way. Jibe, he's stuck in the trees, so he's looking for a way to survive and a way out, but the way out's in a body bag as Yuragi gets another one.
Less than 200 gold. lead. That's pretty insane. Pretty nuts. This time around, OG with the 2k gold lead.
Coil
Initiating on a
snaps.
Batrider.
But there's the Static Storm, the Kinetic Field, and it's a combo that lands, but it's not one that's going to keep Kadaro alive. That Illusory Orb hits, Wrath of Nature comes through. The ult from the Omni Knight, they're trying to focus on a BZM. Their attention is there, the Sprout is
Lasso
up, and
gets him.
they've got the Lasso. They'll get the kill, and that's a big one for Into the Breach.
Side of the map. Yuragi lands a stun.
Yeah, hits Immersion, and he'll survive a second longer, but the inevitable is already put into the books, and they'll get the kill. They go to the Dream Coil Kadaro, though, on the run, and it looks like he'll die too. And the TP not in time.
But DM going for the same item build, pretty much getting that Guardian Greaves, and now
Kadaro.
Yuragi's keeping BKB going into Lincoln's next.
Thunder God's Wrath, Kadaro will die to the Dream Coil, placed down by BZM. It's another Dream Coil that's just there for the damage to get the kill. The LSA lands on a Jibe. Jibe needs to get out on the high ground, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, even just getting up those steps, and Taiga will take away the Centaur's life.
BZM has been on point, going for the pickoffs, mostly killing Disruptor, Kidaro, 0, 8, and 6. Speaking
Blink
of
Ravage.
make it 0 and 9.
Yeah, Kadaro's dead. Jibe joining him. That's 2. Very easy. They don't really mind using the Ravage. They know they have Dream Coil as well.
This is going to be a set of barracks. I don't think they're taking this fight. They might get like a kill out of it.
Sprout, Yuragi, Blink, Anchor Smash now with BKBB Popeye Odeker. Supreme, he gets the lasso into the Static Storm. They've got Yuragi. Can they get the kill into the leader? They can. That's a lot of damage out of the hands of OG. Now into the breach. They got to make this something more. They go to the Disruption. They'll look for the host top. Jibe on the low ground alone. Gushed up, Anchor smashed and killed off. They get the kill onto Jibe for 60, and Supreme doesn't have a lasso to pull any of these heroes back in. Over to the side, though, is Odeker. He's in pretty deep. They'll snap the Dream Coil, and now they'll look over as BZM's trying to take out the Nature's Prophet. The waning riff onto the high ground gets the silence onto Odeker. Odeker still, though, back behind the tier 4s.
Spinning.
DM just... Oh, my. In between the tier 4s.
Jibe just killed his own game.
Shard picked up for DM, so he picks up the Tendrils of the Deep. And Light Strike Array, Laguna Blade, BKB, Misha's here, Supreme, one more right
Steal
click,
it.
and there it is.
Misha was trying. He was trying real hard to steal that kill. Let's see who they find.
A kill or two here could put them in contention for the next Roche. Taiga at the forefront of this fight, and Jibe with a 2-man stun. Wrath of Nature, Thunder God's Wrath, the Static Storm is
Only
down,
on one.
but this is all on for a Zeus. The Ravage hits 3, and now they're going to follow that up. They get the kill on Odeker. The Tendrils of the Deep put him up in the air. They go to the Dream Coil on a 2. They found themselves Kadaro as well as Jibe. All 3 fall, all 3 don't have buyback, and Roche up in 20 seconds.
As a response to Tidehunter, but the first of your heroes doesn't have enough damage to kill it. Just a casual, I'm kidding glimpse. He was there. They tried to TP in. BZM landed a Sunstrike.
Blink, hope stop.
This is it.
Lincoln's pop, Ravage in, that lands on a 3. They get the kill on Jibe. They'll take out Odeker and Kadaro. They'll buy back on Odeker as well as Kadaro too. But that's Mega Creeps. They'll try to fight once again. The ulti from Misha, the 4-step forward, going for Supreme, but even with the BKB, he still dies. Supreme is gone. Kadaro looking next. He just bought back. He still has the symbol under his icon. They'll call GG, and that will be the series for OG 2 over into the breach.
Very clean. Not just this game, but the whole series. OG having a really good understanding of their timings, what needs to be done.